What's going on, you League addicts? Today we have a very juicy rant that I have to share with everybody, and some of you might get triggered by it. I understand, difference of opinions, a free country and all that bull, but we gotta be real about something which we will discuss today. And before that, let's get into the right mood. With a joke. What is the world's most deadliest predator? Is it too soon? Now, we are about to discuss a very, very interesting topic about junglers. That's right, everybody's favorite junglers, where the majority of the League community, which is junglers now because of how popular and strong the role is, think that their role is unimpactful, or that it's like, my team is too weak, I can't do shit. Well, I'm about to tell you today that you might be the problem. Why is that? A little bit of a story, if you will. I've been playing close to 200 games as an ADC primary selection, and the jungle was my off selection. Now, it took me about 200 games to get one jungle game. So, the system works. I'm getting my ADC role and I'm living in a fucking purgatory. Wonderful. I love that. But I got one game as a jungle, which you see in the background. And I decided, as a first-time jungler, to pick J4, you know, because he seems strong. I got counter-jungled later on, but firstly, I got cheesed at red buff, as you saw. I died to blue buff. I was completely lost on the map. I don't know if I even did the combinations of J4 properly. The enemy jungler, obviously, because he plays the role, was superior to me in every aspect. He got early dragons, 2 of them. He was out farming me. He was out tempoing me. He was ganking more successfully. Overall, a better impact. Now, why is the jungle role so strong? Can I ask? Because do you think this game, as you see from these random ass clips, do you think I win this game? Well, I'm here to tell you I did win this game because I just ended up farming it out, getting the items, and throughout the entire time after I got the items, I had to stop thinking. Now, there was still basic thought behind this old noggin, but I was still walking around the entire freaking game, doing whatever the hell I want, and I wasn't getting one shot. I wasn't getting destroyed, and above all else, I had impact. You know, the role which has the most impact is jungle. As much as you want to cope that that's not true and that your team keeps you back, no. You are the problem, most likely. I, as a first-time jungler, after I got my items, I started doing combinations. I started frontlining for my team. I started doing things for my team. You know, since League of Legends has been forced into this team game, I had to, you know, rely on the team. But it's not normal for somebody who clearly has no idea what they're doing, ergo me, to have this kind of a powerful role and just do whatever the hell I want. Like, literally, my brain was turned off. And who designed Gore Drinker? Like, why is that item allowing me to heal for my entire health? It's ridiculous. I jump into the middle of 4 people or 3. I press that button, I heal for like 24% of my max health. Or missing health, whatever. I also have unlimited shielding because of ability haste. Like, that's another thing we don't really discuss anymore. Ability haste. The whole problem with it is just everybody spamming their abilities. So outplaying is out of the picture because usually you would time abilities. In the good old days, you would time abilities, saying like, oh, he used them, so I got like about an 8-second window. Not anymore. J4 with ability haste, he spams his shit every 3 seconds. Every 3 seconds, he has his combo. Now imagine this is an ADC. Do you think I would have this much of an impact in the game? I would have a different sort of impact, of course. That's true. But it's just ridiculous how powerful this role is as soon as it gets online, which gets online real quick. Real quick. Stall the game out more, you get even more powerful. Same could be said for ADC, but I shit you not, in this game, if that Brand or that Xerath even tapped me once and I didn't have lifesteal to fix myself, I'd be useless for the rest of the fight. Meanwhile, I'm jumping here left and right, doing whatever the hell I want, and naturally we secure the win. Now, can you explain to me why most of you jungle mains think that your role is weak? This is a prime example here where I got counter-jungled. I got cheesed. I didn't know what I was doing. This was clearly meant to be a game I lose. But I didn't. It's ridiculous. This is not how it's supposed to be. You can't place a first-time jungler against an experienced jungler who clearly had the advantage all the game, and then by some miracle, We stalled out the game long enough for my team to catch up and for me to, you know, get more items so I'm even beefier. But I'm buying damage items. I'm simply buying damage items. I didn't buy pure tank items. I bought bruiser items. And I'm this tanky. It's ridiculous. I understand if I bought tank items and the freaking casters can't burn me down, but bruisers as well? Come on, man. The original definition of a bruiser was someone designed to, you know, tank enough damage but kill the ADC. Whatever. Junglers are gonna keep saying their role is weak. People are gonna keep saying that the jungle role requires a lot more thought than any other role, which... yes, you need to think a little bit more outside the box, but I'm gonna be real with you. If I played jungle to learn it and, you know, get used to it, in about 100 or 200 games, I would get down the basics into a T. Meaning, my openings will be a lot more cleaner than this, and I'd be able to start doing anything on the map. Here, I was just lost. I was just autopiloting. My team was talking shit to me constantly. Talking shit to me, and eventually that hate went to the bot lane because they weren't performing, so that's normal. At least it just the aggro gets thrown off to the other person, etc, etc. Anyway, without going too much into the tangent, jungle role is clearly weak, right? Since a fucking noob like me can get a win off of this game where we were heavily behind, I managed to even steal a dragon. So jungle role is weak. We definitely don't need to nerf items. They are as intended as they should be. And everything is hunky-dory. Riot knows how to balance the game. And of course, the community is the most wonderful community in the fucking world. So TLDR, jungle role is clearly not weak. Okay? It's not weak. You just scale and you do whatever the fuck you want around the map. The items just make you immortal. Or alive long enough to do what you need to do. And by all means, that's how the game is intended, right? So jungles with their little Pokemons can feel important and, you know, the protagonist. Maybe an unpopular opinion. Like I said, this video is gonna piss off some people. The jungle role currently, it's like the ADC role was in the past, where you were weak early game, and then you scaled and became a powerhouse where your team depended on you for winning. With a twist. The twist being is jungle role, as soon as you get 2 kills now, you take over the game. If you know what you're doing. We gotta say that line. If you know what you're doing, after the 2 kills, you take over the game. Ain't not a goddamn thing the enemy team can do. They can probably collapse on you, but if you actually know what you're doing and read the map, which is a very scary thing for some people watching the mini-map. And yeah, jungle is the new ADC without the need to scale as hard. You might say they fall off in super late game, but statistically, most of your games end before that time. Y'all have all the tools you need to close out games, to dictate games, and to do whatever the hell you want. Now this can sound like hard hoping from an ADC main, which, fair point. I do have my sessions where I bitch about the game and whatnot. Do not pretend your role is weak, okay? I'm fine with the jungle role being this busted. What I'm bitching about is that it's not fine for it to be this busted where a complete noob like me gets the role and just by existing, I do stuff. Without going too much into this freaking tangent because it's an endless discussion and quite frankly I got better things to do. That's it. Comment if you disagree. If you agree, tell me why you agree. But not most of you. Most of your challengers, and you don't have a problem like that because you play the game as it's meant to be. So, hey, but that's it, yo. I'm out. I gotta go play another 20 games and bitch about something else. See ya.